Wow, what a weird dream I just had. It had hippos with heavy artillery, flying whales, people rusting due to disease, and mushrooms. Giant mushrooms from arrows. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? It's an anime? Wow, that's one weird anime. I am your host, and welcome to The Lesser Look. Sabikui Bisco, the anime that really puzzles me in two ways. One, what the heck was Shinji Kokubo on when he wrote up this story? And two, how the heck is this not blowing up the anime blogosphere? Because for me, this series is nothing more than pure awesome and weird. Originally a light novel released by ASCII Media Works, is now an anime from Studio Oz and is available for streaming on both Funimation and Crunchyroll. Set in an apocalyptic time, yeah folks, breathe in that fresh air. As it's been a while since we've had a true post-apocalyptic anime, and this series lets us know it by blowing up Tokyo in 5 seconds. Japan is now a desert wasteland, with heavy guarded cities and a strange disease that many are calling the rusting. In order to stop this disease, our heroes Bisco and Milo head out on top of a giant crab in search of a legendary rust-eater mushroom. In this shonen series, the two will explore the wastes, battle strange creatures, machines, and even people in bunny helmets. Yeah, this series is strange. But it's not the creepy kind of strange, or the bad sense of kind of strange. It's that amazing, weird, and fun sense of strange. The first episode opens as a masked man with a large bundle is being blocked by border guards. Then it takes us to the city where an effeminate and kind, yet well-meaning doctor who has a permanent black eye, named Milo, is trying to help people ease their suffering from the rusting. We also find out that the rusting will slowly decay your body until you die. Milo is not out seeking money, but only to do the right thing for those in need. We learn also of a legendary terrorist that leaves mushrooms in his wake, with the government declaring mushrooms illegal, saying that they are the very cause of the rusting. We learn the masked man trying to get past the guards is in fact the terrorist known as Bisco. And soon an all-out brawl occurs. Towards the end, Bisco tries to hide out in Milo's room, ending episode 1. Now, before I go on, I have to point out the one and only fault with this show, really, is its odd switching back and forth between time and place. In episode 1 and 2, we jump back and forth to Bisco at the gate and Bisco meeting Milo, which does get confusing and off-putting, but it's not something totally at fault, as it's likely to get the viewer to think Bisco and the masked monk are two different people. Episode 2 picks up where the last one leaves off, with Bisco asking Milo to help his old master Javi, who is suffering badly from the rust. While the others hide in the sewers, Bisco runs off to fight the bunny-helmeted government agents. And we are properly introduced to the pink-haired girl, Chiruru, who is wanting out of her government job after Bisco took down her snail plane. I kid you not. She had a plane that is also a giant snail that spit acid. So weird, but so cool. The episodes jump back and forth with Bisco at the gate and him fighting Chiruru 3 times. 2 of which have her just being dragged back to her role as a government agent as she's trying to get away. But ends up with an amazing, badass match with Bisco fighting Milo's sister, Captain of the Guard, Pawu, who is also suffering bad from the rust. I mean, seriously, this is one badass fight. It's a motorcycle versus an archer with a badass action scene.
待って、ちょっと待ってってば。私が反対したんだよ。こんな優しそうな男の子が悪党のわけないで
体何なんだ。時系はどうしてる。
私やめるからこんな仕事。ねえ、こんな痛いけな女の子殺しちゃったら寝覚めが悪くないかな。取引しようよ。
バイク。
Episode 3 picks up with Bisco and Padawu still fighting. Bisco is forced to knock out Padawu and return to Milo and the now very much better Jabi. We also see how Bisco and Jabi were as master and pupil in the desert. Jabi decides that Milo should join and help Bisco as a doctor skilled in finding the legendary mushroom. And the rest of the episode is the two trying to avoid the government as they try to escape the city. All to return to their giant crab, Adagawa, to venture off on their journey. Overall, this series is amazing. Between the weird and wondrous world, the amazing use of both plot and characters, and best of all, the awesome action. This series is hand down possibly one of the best new shows of this season. While altering the time can get jarring, I really am struggling to find an issue with this anime. And then, add to it, Funimation dub has already started. And I can honestly say, having watched both sub and dub, I have no issue with either in the voice acting. And lastly, we get to the music, which is hard and pulse-pounding music that is fitting of this style of animation. This is what makes a great shonen action series, and because of that, I have no other option to give this series a rating of a polished gem. This is the highest ranking we give in an anime, and in the case of Sabikui Bisco, it is well deserving of it. In the end, this series I highly suggest watching because it's truly an enjoyable series. Give it a watch or support the official release when it comes out. But we need to calm down a bit, so the next episode is going to be something a little bit more mellow in the attitude. Till then, see you on the next Lesser Look. I want to thank the fine sponsors of this video and our other projects. If you would like to support us, please go to patreon.com/demonblade, or you can buy our merch at shop@imbriaarts.com. Soon we will also have some Lesser Look and eye merch. Good day. We at Imbria Arts love our fans, and we're honoring you all with a punishment game for the Lesser Look. Right now, we're setting a goal of 100 new followers, and if we reach that goal, we will review an anime series that is from the most cursed of anime. First, at 100 new fans, we will watch and review Redo a Healer. At 1,000, we will watch and review X-Arm. At 2,500, we will watch and review Boku no Pico. That is not to say we won't be adding other series into the collection. In fact, we will be doing a full-on review of Interspecies Reviewers later this month. Tune in. Thank you.